back to Harden. They're taking way too long. Harden, step back. James Harden has been hooping recently and has been leading the Clippers with Norman Powell to a 13-9 record right now. We are using the start from today option, so this is all real. Like even the stats that he dropped in the game the other night against Denver, the 39-point game, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. So everything is up to date right now, all stats. So I feel like a lot of people maybe kind of counted the Clippers out to start the season just because Kawhi is like pretty uncertain. We don't really know what he's going to be doing. And people were kind of like down on James Harden. But James Harden has been hooping. Norman Powell has been hooping. The rest of the team's been hooping. The team's been looking pretty good. And some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. You know, James Harden is my favorite player. So I feel like this is the perfect time to put James Harden back in his prime. Hey, who's even saying he left his prime? Maybe prime James Harden is still here and Kawhi Leonard gets healthy and we go win a championship. I'm just saying it could happen. I'm just throwing that out there. I may or may not have a $25 wager on an app to win 2.5K if they do win the NBA Finals. So go Clippers. So yeah, we got 98 overall prime James Harden, the beard. We do have him back in number 13. He even has like, you know, like the little mohawk type of cut. Still has the beard, obviously. So prime James Harden is here. I'm actually even gonna put him in the older Harden shoes too. You know, like the volume 7s weren't even out yet. We got to put him in the older Harden shoes. Make this realistic. This is prime James Harden coming back and stepping on this court. So yeah, we do have like up to date injuries. I'm not really gonna mess with it since we did the start from today option. So it says Kawhi could be back in 1 to 2 weeks. So hopefully Kawhi comes back and maybe prime James Harden in this team can go win a championship. And really quick, bro, they're disrespecting Norman Powell. An 84 overall. I feel like he should be at least like an 88 overall. Let's go see if there's like an updated Norman Powell out here. If not, I guess I can update him myself, but let's just check. Hey man, shout out to the people that do these like rosters and player creations. If you're one of them watching the videos, shout out to you, bro, because the amount of like times like or amount of time saved for me like downloading rosters instead of having to make every single roster and stuff like that is definitely a real big time saver. All right, so this is Norman Powell 2024 first prime. Let's see what they're talking about with this. Okay, I don't know why they took away his undershirt and gave him a new number, but let's see what his attributes are looking like. They brought him down in overall. All right, hold on, I'm gonna find a good Norman Powell and then we're gonna get into the video. All right, so I found a Powell. He is up to an 88 overall, and then this is the rest of the Clippers lineup. So yeah, hopefully in 2 weeks we get Kawhi back. Let's start simming. We got our first game coming up is against the Trailblazers, and it is a NBA Cup game. I think the Clippers are already kind of eliminated from the Cup though. How do you guys like the NBA Cup? Do you guys like the NBA? We just lost to the Blazers though. That's the bad loss. Harden with 15, 13, and 10. Powell at 24, and then we beat the Timberwolves though by 1. Harden with 25 and 6. Bones with 22. We're gonna get through these. We're gonna get through this season faster though. But we're not gonna go game by game. We got the Rockets coming up though. James Harden's old team. Prime Harden playing his old team. Let's see how they do if 2K ever moves the sim along. Okay, and Kawhi is fully back too. So we're gonna throw Kawhi back in the rotation. They do win against the Rockets. One more time, I'm checking the stat sheet, and then we're gonna get to the playoffs. I just want to see how Harden did against his old team. 17, 5, and 3. All right, not the best game, I guess, but not a terrible game either. All right, and stats were imported up to the day of like what they're like 22 games into the season right now, I think it is. And Jokic does win the MVP, 22.7 points per game, 12 boards, 10 assists. Jared McCain, the TikToker, wins a Rookie of the Year. Amon Thompson wins the 6th Man of the Year. Wemby, DPOY, Jalen Suggs, Most Improved Player with 16 points per game, and Jokic winning the Clutch Player of the Year. Not gonna lie, Norman Powell snubbed the Most Improved Player. I really don't know what his stats were this season. We gotta go check before I say he was snubbed, but in real life, I feel like that's my pick right now. Norman Powell for Most Improved. Norman Powell's been hooping. James Harden somehow makes the All-NBA second team, not the All-NBA first team. As Prime Harden, he put up 20.7 points per game this season, 7.5 boards, 8 assists. Okay, I mean, would definitely like to see some more scoring from him, but not a bad season at all for sure. All right, and somehow we are in the play-in game. We didn't even make the normal playoff picture. We are the 8th seed against the Los Angeles Lakers. We gotta win this game. I mean, we don't have to. We could go on and win the next game too, but win this game, we're in the playoffs, and we go play the 7th seed. I did not see who the 7th seed was. I think I saw the 1 seed was the Mavericks. Clippers are up 8 points right now though, so it's looking good for them. Yeah, we do go on and advance. Harden with 17 points, 5 boards, 9 assists. I mean, we really haven't seen like a 40-point game yet from Harden. I'm kind of wanting to see a 40-point game, but have not seen it yet. We got this 2-seeded Timberwolves in the playoffs. This is definitely a very winnable series for us. We are down 2-1 right now to the Timberwolves, but we are back home in LA. Can we get this W? We can. 2-2 series. This is a huge game right here. We can take it as well. 3-2 against the Timberwolves. We can try and knock them out right here. Harden in game 4 went for a 30-point, basically triple-double, was 2 boards off it. Kawhi with a 26-point double-double. Game 5, Harden had 23. Zubac had 20 boards. Kawhi had 21 points, 13 boards. So this team's starting to come together. Kawhi with 4 steals as well. Yeah, so this team's starting to play well at the right time. We are up 3-2. Let's see if we can close it out at the Clippers home stadium, the Intuit Dome, I'm pretty sure it's called now. You guys like that stadium? That stadium looks fire to me. I really want to go in real life. I definitely gotta try and get to a game there this season. That stadium looks crazy. 120-96 though. It looks like we're gonna knock out the 2-seeded Timberwolves. So we're moving on to the next round with the upset win against the Timberwolves. Harden with 32, 4 and 8. Kawhi with 25, 7 and 7, and Powell with 18 on only 10 shots. So we got Steph Curry in the second round. Let's see if Harden can get back in the playoffs on Steph Curry for those days in Houston. I remember, Harden used to be trying to take down that Golden State team and just could never actually get the job done. That Golden State team was just, the best, some of the best teams of all time they had. When they had Kevin Durant on the team, that is the best team of all time. Record-wise, and just in my opinion, I feel like that's the best team of all time. I really feel like there really wasn't even a team that was too close to it. But we're up 3-0 right now as I'm just talking on the Golden State Warriors. James Harden with a 37-point game, 12 boards and 5 assists. So this team maybe was just taking the regular season light, because right now, they're looking really good. 3-1. I was going to say, do not blow a 3-0 lead, but they just let them win one game and then come back and win it. Curry with 29. Not enough. They lose by, dang, they blew them out. 117-89. Kawhi with 24. Harden with 21, 5 and 12. And we're either playing the Spurs or the Mavericks. So Wemby bringing his team all the way to a second round playoff appearance. It looks like we're going to play the Mavs, though. Mavs are up 3-1. Yeah, we're playing Dallas. All right, this is going to be a tough series. And then the Eastern Conference Finals is the Hawks versus the Cavs. How the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals, I really have no clue. They just beat the Knicks in 6 games. Look, if you're a Hawks fan, I'm sorry, bro, but there's no way. There's just no way this is happening. 2K just glazes the Hawks for some reason. Dallas jumps out to a 2-0 lead on us right now. Luka with a 33-point game. We just lost by 13 points. We got to take this game. We cannot go down 3-0. Let's see if Prime Harden could bring the Clippers back into this series. 2-1. All right, I was really thinking we were going to go down 3-0 right there. 2-1. Let's check out what Harden did. 27, 3 and 11. Rest of the team played pretty well as well. And let's see if we can get to this NBA championship. And Mavericks take the next game 3-1. That's most likely going to be the series. 3-2. We have hope, right? It's 3-2, but we're probably not coming back from 3-1 on Luka and Kyrie. But let's see. 108-94. Looks like right now, at least, we're going to force a game 7. There's still some time left in this game. So let's get to the end before we say that. We win by 11 points. We're 119-108. Let's check the box score of that game. Kawhi with 29. Harden with 24 and 10. And Powell with 19. So moving on to a game 7. I'm just realizing 2 on our bench. Batum, PJ Tucker, and Mo Bamba are getting DMPs. That's kind of crazy. I feel like those guys are definitely useful. Especially Mo Bamba, because we really don't have anyone to back Zubac up at center. I guess they could run like Derrick Jones, but that's really small lineup. I'm kind of tempted to, I'm going to take some people's minutes away off this bench and give Mo Bamba some minutes, because Mo Bamba needs to be backing up Zubac. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. Live from Dallas. Game 7. Draymond Green just set a screen for Kyrie Irving. Draymond Green supposedly, I guess, got traded to the Mavericks mid-season as the Mavs take the lead by 1 point in Game 7. Kyrie with 24 tonight. I was looking, I'm like, wait, is that Draymond Green setting the screen? I had to think. I'm like, we haven't even went to an offseason yet, but I guess he just got traded there mid-season, which is definitely interesting. So Draymond Green joined his old teammate Klay Thompson. But it's a good game. It's gonna be a good finish. 45 seconds left. High scoring game. 122-121. We got elite scores on both sides of the ball, and Luka just committed a felony down low in the paint on James Harden. And then he's complaining about the foul, bro. You should be charged with assault after that foul. You should not be complaining to the ref if that was a foul or not. But here we go. Harden at the line. Some very big free throws. He smokes the first one. Prom James Harden was not missing free throws. 2K, come on, bro. What are we doing? Second one. Okay, at least he made that one. It's a tie game. Tied back up. Dallas uses, I was gonna say our last time out, but they do have one left. All right, Kyrie catches the ball again, guarded by Powell. Kyrie just attacks Powell, smokes the layup, gets his board, smokes the lay again. He had 2 pretty decent looks and smoked both of them. Kawhi wasting no time on the jump shot, misses. Harden and Luka were fighting for the rebounds. Harden and Luka, 2 guys that, they want their rebounds. They're stat patters. They want that triple-double. And Kyrie just blows by Powell again, and Powell hacks him. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if that was a foul, bro. We got to check that out, because that block kind of looked clean. All right, from behind, yeah. That looks a little sus too, this angle. Yeah, that was a foul. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. All right, Kyrie hits both free throws. The Clippers call a timeout. The game is very likely to be decided right here, because I don't think Luka and Kyrie are gonna be missing free throws like that. So if the Clippers come up empty-handed in this possession coming up, they're most likely going home. Now, it's not for sure, but just most likely, because Luka and Kyrie probably aren't missing free throws. Luka guarding Harden. Harden should be able to get a bucket on Luka. Norman Powell is wide open. I was going to say swing on the ball. He's getting guarded by Kyrie. Back to Harden. They're taking way too long. Harden step back three on Luka's face, and he misses. Oh, that was so clean too, and he smoked it. That's his shot. I mean, that's not a bad shot at all. Luka at the line. If he hits this next one, it's probably over because the Clippers have no timeouts, and it's a 2-possession game. Luka misses though. Hold on. We have a chance. Don't shoot a full court shot. Do not shoot a full court shot. Harden puts up a three. I think that's good if it goes. Doesn't even matter. I was going to say, I think it's good if it goes. I think it was. I don't know what Kawhi was doing. Kawhi should have just shot a pull-up three. He gave it to Harden in the paint with like 2 seconds left. He had to dribble out and shoot a three. I don't really know what Kawhi was doing right there. I thought he was going to throw a full court shot up. You guys know on 2K, the AI, sometimes when there's like 3 seconds left and they have no timeout, so just chuck a one-handed Tom Brady type of throw across the court. But yeah, Draymond Green, Kyrie Irving, Luka, and the Dallas Mavericks are going on to the NBA Finals and sends prime James Harden and the Clippers home. Definitely not what you want to see. Harden had 40 points and 10 assists, still not enough. Kawhi had 7 points, 5 boards, 8 assists, 4 steals. I mean, he did his job kind of, but in 34 minutes, you can't give us more than 7 points. Mavs go on to play the Hawks. So Mavs-Hawks NBA Finals. I could definitely see the Mavs getting back to the finals this year. I cannot see the Hawks. Actually, a matter of fact, if the Hawks make the NBA Finals, I will give somebody watching this video that comments down below $100 on Cash App, and I'm not even lying, bro. That's how confident I am that the Hawks will not make the NBA Finals. Luka wins the Finals MVP, and the Mavs win a championship. Let's get to next season. James Harden and Kawhi definitely still got a couple seasons together, so let's not overreact. Like, they could definitely just make the championship next season and win a ring. So let's go see. All right, right back to the MVP award. Luka does take it home. Let's see. Cooper Flag actually got drafted to the Sixers. That might be a problem for the rest of the league. The Sixers getting Cooper Flag. He also wins the 6th man of the league too as a rookie. Victor Wembanyama wins the defensive player of the year. Brandon Miller, most improved player, and Ant wins the clutch player of the year. But look who won the coach of the year. Tyronn Lue, a full year with Kawhi Leonard and Prime Harden. These guys were able to get to the #1 seed in the Western Conference in a 61-21 record. James Harden on the All-NBA first team. I was going to say it was Kawhi's on the All-NBA second, but he is not. Did he make a third team? No. So James Harden, the only Clipper to make one of these teams, but that's all right. We're the 1 seed. You know, the accolades really don't matter as much as championships. We got Memphis in the first round. We should be able to get by them. I'm not saying it's going to be an easy series. You know, they do have Ja Morant, but should be all right. All right, like I said, you know, we're really not too worried about Memphis. We're up 3-0 on Memphis. Can we complete the sweep? We can. 4-0. James Harden with 19, 8 and 3. Chris Dunn with 19. Kawhi with 19. This team's been doing this a lot, just like having, you know, all-around scoring games. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in double digits. So just an all-around good game from the Clippers. We got the Pelicans in the next round. Let's check out the starting lineup comparison. We got James Harden, DeJounte Murray. We win that. Brandon Boston, Chris Dunn. I mean, that's pretty even. I'd say probably give the advantage to Chris Dunn, though. You know, just more of an experienced player. Norman Powell, Brandon Ingram. I'm giving it to BI, I guess. Kawhi, Zion. I'm giving that to Kawhi. And then Walker Kessler versus Zubac. I'm giving that to Zubac. So, I mean, obviously, you know, that's not just obviously, you know, starting lineup matchups don't determine the series, but we are up 3-0 on them right now. 4-0. We have not lost a playoff game in 2 rounds. Kawhi with a 19-point game to close it out. Harden with 18 and 11. So Harden, you know, not putting up like 40-point games every single night like Prime Harden was in real life, but he definitely has put up some 40-point games. Like last year in Game 7, he did put up 40. Like last year in Game 7, he did put up a 40 ball, but they did lose by 2 points. We're back to the Western Conference Finals though, and we got SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Harden just dropped a triple-double in Game 1, 25, 10, and 14. J-Dub had a 32-point game. SGA with 19 and 10, but Clippers win comfortably by 13. Thunder do take the next game. That's the first playoff game the Clippers have lost all season long, or all playoffs long, and we are up 3-1 right now on OKC. We do close it out. Harden averaging 34 points per game. I did not see him have that many big games, but I guess he averaged 34 throughout the playoffs. 34, 7.8, and 10. So Prime Harden looking good. And Scotty Barnes, the Raptors, that's who we're playing in the finals. 21 points per game, 7.8 boards, 5.3 assists, 3.3 steals, and 2 blocks. I did not realize we're playing the Raptors in the finals. All right, I mean, another unrealistic team to make the finals, I think. But we are up 2-0, up 3-0, and it looks like James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are going to go get this championship, honestly, pretty easily. They just ran through the competition. James Harden won the finals MVP, 23.8 points per game, 8 boards, 10 assists. And yeah, I mean, they just ran through. They lost 2 games the whole playoff run out of 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18 games. So they went 16-2 on their championship run, and they're able to bring home a finals. I mean, I wish we kind of would have played some better comp in the finals. I don't know how the Raptors got to the finals. I mean, they picked up Zach LaVine, and that is not Donovan Mitchell. That's Davion Mitchell. So I really don't know how they got through this East. I mean, the Celtics were somehow the 8th seed. Yeah, just a weird year with seeds in the East, honestly. And Prime Harden really starting to turn to Prime Harden, winning an MVP award, 27.4 points per game, 8.8 boards, 9.2 assists. As the Clippers once again, best record in the West, maybe the best record in the league at 59-23. Yeah, because the Eastern Conference, Bulls got the #1 seed. I don't know how the Bulls are #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, but 58-24. So that is the best record in the league 2 years in a row. James Harden making the All-NBA first team. I mean, obviously, you know, he was the MVP, so that only makes sense. And we got Memphis in the first round again. Now, the only thing with this team that kind of scares me is Kawhi is getting old. I think he's probably going to retire in like 1 or 2 more years. And he is going down a little bit in overall. He's down to like a 92 overall right now, but I think he's playing up with the good chemistry and everything and good, like, you know, just record. And when the team does good, you know, they play up towards the end of the playoffs. So we're up 3-1 on the Warriors. I mean, we're kind of running through this playoffs pretty easily. 4-2 the Warriors. James Harden with 43, 10, and 12. Prime Harden is really starting to come alive. And we got the Mavs in the Western Conference Finals. We are down 2-1 though. This is our first time being down in a playoff series in almost 2 years. We bring it back though, 2-2 the next game, and we're down 3-2 to the Mavs. Is Luka gonna be the one to stop James Harden's run? He won the MVP this year. They're saying to give more minutes to him too, so this game might be on me if for not checking the rotations if we do lose this game, and we are going to lose this game. We're down 15 points. We're down 11. Hold on, can we come back? Can we come back? Down 9, down 7? Nah, we're not gonna come back. Gets knocked out, and somehow the Bulls, like the Eastern Conference has been so weird this video. What has it been? The Bulls, Raptors, and who's it? The Hawks. Like none of those teams in the next 3 years are even sniffing a 2 seed, bro. They're not. There's no way they make the finals. Luka though, with his second ring of the video, it's been Mavs, Clippers, Mavs. Oh wait, never mind. He won the Finals MVP, so I just assumed they won it. The Bulls actually won the championship, and yeah, that's very unrealistic too. All right, so Kawhi went and left and joined the champions over the offseason. He went and joined the Chicago Bulls. So the Clippers roster, I mean, it's still like Norman Powell and everyone, but you know, it's kind of getting a little cooked. So realistically, James Harden was probably going to retire in like 1 to 2 years from the point we're at right now. We're in 2027. You know, Harden's probably going to retire in like 2029, 2028, 2030, probably realistically in real life, which is really crazy to think about. Like, it just gave me the Curry, he wants to go on a retirement tour, and they were in the same draft class. So Harden's retirement is coming up soon. So I thought, why not give him a homecoming for his last 1 to 2 seasons? Depending on how these seasons goes is how many really seasons I guess will kind of go. But give him a homecoming. I know he started off in OKC, but I feel like, you know, he's really like, if I think James Harden, I picture him like, if you just picture James Harden right now in your head, you pictured him in a Rockets jersey. So this is his home, you know, homecoming for Houston. James Harden joining a really good young up and coming team. So this team should be actually really dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if we check the starting lineup, Harden at the 1, Thompson at the 2, Liam McNeely at the 3. Okay, not too excited about McNeely at the 3. Cam Whitmore and Sengun. Jabari Smith is not on the team anymore, but we do have we have Trey Mann off the bench, Reed Shepherd. So a pretty good young Houston team should be able to do pretty well with this squad. Let's see how they do. All right, so Luka wins the MVP. Harden not able to take it home this year. Let's check out what he did. Harden was on the All-NBA first team. He had a 24-point game or point per game season, 7.4 boards, 8.4 assists, 1.9 steals, 1.1 blocks. So a pretty good season. Maybe snubbed the MVP, maybe not. I don't know. Luka had a pretty good season as well. We are the 3 seed in the Western Conference. Let's see if Harden could win a ring in Houston. If he wins a ring in Houston, I might just end the video and just end on a high note. I'm not gonna lie. The Rockets did win game 6. This is game 7 in Dallas. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and the Rockets are down 4 points. So let's hop in and see if the Rockets could bring this game back and advance on to a championship. It is Houston's ball. Trey Mann with the ball, gives it to Harden. Harden driving on Luka, puts a shot up, misses, and not the best possession there. Definitely wanted a bucket. We got to get a stop here. Cannot have the Mavs going up like 6 or 7 points. GG Jackson with the ball, pulling up, and he hits the shot though. Mavs are up 6 points. GG Jackson has 25 on us. Reed Shepherd with the ball. We got to get a bucket here. This is a must-score possession right here. And at the bottom it's saying James Harden, Houston 8 steals, in playoff game team record, May 24th, 2028. So that must have been like the first round or something like that. I don't know. But he had 8 steals in the game and holds another Houston record with the most steals of all time. I don't think he held it before. I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. Luka, though, pulling up for 3, and he hits it. It's a 9-point game. It's not looking too good at all. And I really want to end James Harden's career on a championship. But yeah, we got Mavericks Heat. Can the Mavs get the 3rd ring in 4 years? Luka is really dominating the league right now. The Rockets just lost in the play-in, so we're kind of going downhill. I'm not gonna lie. Not a 12-7 from Harden. Not a great season, or not his best season either. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually end off with a ring with James Harden. I'm not gonna lie though, as a Harden fan, I'm not letting Harden retire without a ring.